Mark. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am LBAMD Humalia, and today we have the question: to play or not to play Cinders by Monocube. Cinders is a game recently released on Steam. The game actually from 2012, but it had just been released on Steam. It's a visual novel and it's very nice. The art style good and the story very nice as well. It's based on the fairy tale Cinderella, and how it's related to Cinderella actually pretty good. I played about an hour of it, got somewhat into it, and pretty nice. I'll show you the story in a bit for lecture options. The basic, you find any option thing you got. Full screen on or off, autoplay, text speed, then your screen format. You got 3 different screen formats. I'm not gonna use that because it can mess up the recording, but yeah. Then you got autoplay, which is normal on visual novels. What I have to say though is, you can only turn sound and music on or off. There are no slider, which is just very poor form. It's the basics of the basics for visual novel. You have a slider for the sounds. They're just poor form. Yeah, nothing else to say really, that's just poor form. Alright, go back, let's get into the game. Alright, new game. There's also achievements here, as you can see. 4 different endings it seems, and different variants of each ending. There's a lot of choices in the game, and I mean a lot. I took like, I don't know, 15 different options while playing through the first hour, so there's a lot. And by the looks of this, I haven't even scratched the surface of how many things there are in the game. So look how many things there may be. So there's probably a lot of replayability in this. From other things I've read, there is a lot of replayability. So you got that. Right, let's begin the game then. I still can't believe I've been delaying this for so long. It makes me wonder, if I decide to act earlier, maybe things won't be so broken between us. Maybe with just a little effort, the family won't fall apart like this. I suppose it way easier to complain and do nothing rather than try to change things, isn't it always? Tonight, it's different. This is the night of change, the night where my plans finally take effect. I can hear my stepsisters talking in soft voices in the hall. I imagine they, too, won't get any sleep tonight. During the last few days, I learned so much more about them, but can it erase all the years they tormented and humiliated me? I don't know what to think about it. And right off the bat, you get an option. People should get what they deserve. You can't erase the past. You can't push someone into despair and expect compassion in return. We pick our own paths in life. Where it happens, my stepsister knew the risk. Meanwhile, in the hallway, I still can't believe he did it. I would never have suspected. Of course, because everyone is as dimwit as you are, never does anything out of the ordinary or unexpected. Oh yes, I'm sure you were able to foresee what would happen. Did you see it in tea leaves, or read it in a children's book one afternoon, or avoiding work and being useless as usual? I did entertain the thought that she might do something like this. If you must know, but believe what you want. I don't care. I also suspected she might try to do something. She was so secretive and compliant at that time that an explosion seemed inevitable. I just didn't expect she had it in her. Gloria, please. Sometimes you sound like a cliché villain from a bad romance novel. Of course, if something isn't twisted, weird, or shocking, then you won't consider it. Not everyone like you, Sophia. I know not everyone is. You're not. Though you try your best to be like Mother, always responding the same way regardless of the situation. Predictable, boring, and stupid. but you are not Gormosa. Remember, you do not lead, you mindlessly follow, and it shows. Shut up, you. Hurry up in the name of the prince. It's him. Why did he have to come in the middle of the night? But the one that never ceased? I guess this night of change is not over yet. Your ridiculous cliché impersonations aren't done yet either. There's no time for this now though. I'm sure Muffa will deal with you later. I'll go somewhere. You do that. I won't repeat myself. Muffa. Sophia, don't stand like that. Open that door. That's a noisy man in. Yes, Mother. Ah, Captain. What brings you here at this time of night? Spare me these false pleasantries. You know why I'm here. Where is he? Very well, Sophia. Guess Cinders here our way. Yes, Mother. Be quick about it, child. Captain, would you fancy some wine while we wait for my lazy stepdaughter? Don't push it. You know they're not a courtesy visit. I'm afraid a lot are going to change here tonight. He's right. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing. I must admit, I'm afraid of it too. Some independent woman I am. Cinders, Mother has summoned you. Move. You know I like to wait. Fine, I'm moving. Just give me a moment. Make sure it's quick. Cinders, can I ask you something? Yes, Sophia? This whole situation, what happened this evening and the guard bashing at our door and all? It's because of you, right? You planned it. Oh yes, I did it all. I guess so. I definitely made it happen. Funny, it all died with my death after summoning me, just like now. 7 days earlier. What a beautiful morning. The last few days were all rain and gloom, but today is different. Today is summer in its fullest. It's so nice to see the sun again. It can get pretty cold in this room of mine. Although I don't feel so frisky right now, I could use more beauty sleep. I only had burned the midnight oil over a book last night. And a silly book too, some adolescent girl. Pretty and numb as a freshly cut flower. So divine humility and courage while suffering oppression from her abusive family. Who write these things, and do they really want young women to develop this monster-like attitude? Funny though, if it's really that bad and makes me so angry, why did I read it in the first place? Maybe scientific echoes upon my own experience. I don't know. I'm not going to spend the morning wondering about it. Of course, it isn't as if I'll get to enjoy the day either. The Gormosa will certainly make sure that I have to do the work chores. Though Harry could use any other servants, but no, so I sends me. I get the feeling simply want to humiliate me. Only Farford they're here. On a day like this, you will certainly take me to the forest. Rory's went to the lake, the magical lake I called it, and left a loaf of bread under the old tree. Gotta pay tribute to the fairies. You never know when you may need their help. Good old man, you tell me stories about the little folk, even when I was far too old to believe them anymore. I miss them so much. But enough daydreaming. Honestly, I talk to myself way too often these days. It's only a moment before I start considering mice and spares my only friends and we'll go frolicking and singing together. That's like that would be. Luckily, I know better than that. I may get lonely sometime, but I'm not empty-headed. Time to get up, Cinders. The day has only just started. And you never know what the future may bring. Cinders. I do have some time before my sisters wake up. I could opt my cleaning duties to have more time later, or I could try to finish that book I was reading last night. Or I could seize this opportunity to do sweet nothing. It's not like I have time for myself very often. And yet again another option to do something. And this one will have some sort of consequence. Not much, but it will have some sort of consequence. Alright. So which one to choose? I will sit on my ass doing nothing. Cause I don't want to clean that book sounded like Doddle. So sit on my ass. Haha. Since my father's death, Garmosa and her daughters treat me as their servant. Cinder do the cleaning, Cinder go to town, Cinder rides in my dress watch, yeah. Yeah, I hear so much. I'm sure today won't be any different. But not yet. I do have some time, the sun is shining and the morning air is so fresh. Sometimes it's great to just sit down and enjoy the day. I wonder if Carmosa and my sister can still do it. Just sit down and relax. Let your mind wander freely and worry about nothing. Ah, I don't think so. I bet they are too stuck up for that. They're always busy trying to prove or gain something. They're really taking the time to enjoy the fruits of their labor. My life may not be a fairy tale lately, but it's good to know I have something that they can't take away. The morning air is so soothing. I think I'll take a nap. Cinders, are you there? I sorry didn't laugh too long. Cinders, where are you? You're so hopeless. Stop lazing around and move. Mother wishes to see you immediately. She wishes to see me? This is how you what she wants? No, of course not. Why would she? And why want to act in the first place? She looked rather angry though. That doesn't sound good. I hope I'm not in some kind of trouble again. You really could have asked her, you know. I think you mistook me for one of those gentle, well-mannered noble girls who care about others. Sorry to break it for you, but I don't. If you are in trouble, that means I get a free pass today, so I'm rooting for it with all my heart. This. Sophia, she is a douche. My, aren't you one charming human being? Thank you, now hurry up and let's go already. Oh, shut up. I used to play as a child, but this building isn't much of a home anymore. Ever since my father passed away, I feel like this place is just an empty cell. Carmosa does her best to keep the residence in its former splendor, and I guess most will be fooled by it. But for me, the place feels like it's fading away. Oh, so you didn't get lost after all. I was dying to think that you couldn't find your way. I seen you were just taking your precious time with no regard for the rest of us. You're as hopelessly irresponsible as a sister of mine. No wonder that mother can't count on anyone other than me in this house. Gloria the other douchebag. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming about some prince coming to save you. No? Did you? If you ask me, you should be the one dreaming of being rescued. Isn't it obvious that you hate your current life? Watch your tongue. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't I? When the last time you were actually happy? It's very thoughtful of you to worry about me, but if I were you, I'd pay more attention to your situation. I don't want your pity. And before you get any more foolish idea, I think you should know that Mother is calling for you. Says she has a special job for you. No doubt something rudimentary enough for you to handle. So you're sent here to fetch me then. Mother entrust me with important task. Don't mistake me for being on your level. You wait here, I'll let her know that you finally rolled out of bed. Are you not tired of all this drabble? Tired? What are you babbling about? Try so hard to be like Carmosa, you dress like her, you speak like her, and yet she still treats you a little more than a servant. Can't believe it. Did I really just get sharp? I back there an insult at the very least. The room feels empty again. Even Gloria's present is better than nothing. Truthfully, I feel bad for her. I may be the servant around here, but her situation isn't that different from mine. Both Gloria and Sophia spend every waking moment doing Carmosa's bidding. Just because they're not scrubbing floors doesn't mean they're not serving too. So you're finally up, you lazy girl. Can't anyone in the house just do what is after them. I swear, you few mine girls are going to be the death of me. Lady Carmosa the third douchebag. Bah! Wasted too much of my time. Alright, I have a job for you. Go into town and find the merchant Tobias. I need you to pay him for a certain service. I'm giving you 200 sovereigns exactly. Don't you dare lose them. I might be a fool to entrust you with this much money. Unfortunately, I have no one else to send. I have a better plan for those two useless daughters of mine. Now hurry up, child. Time is of the essence. Speak. Carmosa had been speaking to me this whole time, alternating between insult and order. Do I really have to silently accept this? What if I refuse, you toad? And what if I refuse? I don't have to do as you tell me? No, of course not. You have no obligation to follow my orders at all. Just as I have no obligation to see you fed. There's no room in the household for a useless lazy girl who doesn't know her plate. If you don't work, then you won't eat. Come on, girl, you may be stupid, but you're not that stupid, are you? Any more questions? Good, then hurry up and go. Doesn't seem like I have much choice here. I suppose it could be worth a trip to town isn't such a horrible thing. It's a beautiful day and I expect you to get away from the house. I won't even get in trouble for leaving as quickly as I can. Besides, Tobias has always been nice to me, so I enjoy seeing him again. It could be a rather pleasant trip. I suppose I should be grateful, even though Carmosa practically kicked me out of the house, it's better than staying there. It really is beautiful here, and it's a much needed break from that toxic house. The lake that my father took me to as a child isn't far away too. I really miss our trips to the lake. It would be nice to visit it again, if only for the sake of memories. I wonder if I have enough time. Carmosa did tell me to hurry after all. Yeah, to hell with them. I'll go to the damn lake if I want to. Carmosa would yell at me when I get back, no matter what I do. It's impossible to please that woman. Well, I suppose a trip to the lake will make a difference one way or the other. It's been so long since my last visit. Well, I do miss it. I'll go. I'm glad I chose to come. This place is just as beautiful as it was when Father used to take me here. As a child, I knew that this place was magical, but I've outgrown fairy tales now. Still, there's something to this place. It feels enchanted. Maybe it's because it hasn't changed a bit since I was a little brat. I remember that Father would always leave a gift for the fairies every time we visited. Maybe I should do the same. Why the hell not? Come here, fairies, I'll leave you gifts. I wish I had brought something with me, but I don't really own anything that would make a proper gift anyway. Well, it's the intent behind the gift that matters more than the actual gift. As long as I'm honoring the fairies, they appreciate it. That's what Father would say. I guess he really was a big child deep inside. I think I'll weave a wreath out of some of the flowers here. I'm sure the fairies will appreciate it. Going along nicer than I expected. Been such a long time since I did anything like this. It feels a little nostalgic. Funny how when we grow up, we start rejecting things we consider childish, only to return to them later with great joy. I think I'll leave this wreath under that old oak, as we are far from already left our gifts when we came. I spent too long here already. I need to get into town. Finally at town. As the bride heads straight to Tobias's shop. Strange, but that crowd over there. Everyone seems to be surrounding that building. I wonder if someone around here can tell me what's going on. Excuse me, ma'am, could you tell me what that crowd is for? Oh child, hadn't you heard? A bunch of good for nothing thugs took their hide out there. Bastards kidnapped the child. I'm sure you know it's market day today. Lot of folk coming down to trade their wares, but there's also the unwelcome element, you know what I mean. One of the merchants caught some ruffians red-handed, stealing from him, like in no one's business. So we naturally grabbed wherever pointy things came in handy, and made sure these lowlife. No, we don't take kindly to thieves in this town. Those scum grabbed the child and locked themselves up in that house. They're threatening to kill the brat if anyone tried to enter. That's horrible. Oh, the poor mapper. Thank goodness some landlord de Perrault, the captain of the prince's guard, drinking under him. A few men went to fetch him from the tavern, grabbed that blade of his and went into the house without saying a thing. I wish that good-for-nothing husband of mine would be so brave, but he's only good for drinking and complaining, I tell ya. It's been silent like a graveyard in the night since the captain went in. Who knows what happened there? Oh, such awful times we live in. That truly is sad. Thank you for telling me. Hope that child don't get hurt. If the captain of the guard planned to fight, it's sure to be dangerous in there. Wait, everyone had stopped talking. Did something happen? Someone coming outside. Is that the captain of the guard? The child is safe now. Go and get rid of the bodies. Perrault. Well, did you take care of an entire gang of bandits on his own? You act like it wasn't even a big deal. He just disappeared while you're waiting for any fight. It feels like he doesn't even care what anyone thinks of him. I'm intrigued to know what sort of man could do something so heroic and yet remain so emotionless about the whole thing. Looks like the child had been reunited with his mother. What a relief. Oh, I'm very late now. I better get going to see Tobias right away. Tobias saw it neat and well organized as usual. From the look of things, he'd been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those three didn't decide to rob this place instead of one of those poor merchants at the market. Ah! Welcome, Cinders. Is everything alright? You seem a bit pale. I just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of renegades kidnapped the child and barricaded themselves in one of the houses. Heavens! Did someone call the guards? Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly with his sword. As messy as it may seem, that is his job. Glad to hear everyone's alright. Now everyone, killed all those men. I don't know how to feel about it. You always had a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you last stopped by, that for sure. How have you been? Much the same. Cormoso works me to the bone every day, and there are times when I wish I could just disappear. But I manage, and there are days that make me happy, like today. So glad to see you again, Tobias. Looks like your shop is flourishing. It does well enough. I hope you know that you can come speak to me anytime you want. Tobias the fancy man. We used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame. You're right. Feel like childhood friends that disappear once you mature. Hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best of intentions. Haha, such a true statement. But I assume you didn't come here just to remember the old days. Sadly no. I'm on an errand for Cormosa. I'm here to pay you for whatever it is you asked for. So being very secretive about the whole thing. Oh, that. Now I'm even more curious about this errand. So I ask him about it. What is it? So, what exactly did Cormosa ask you to do anyway? It sounds mysterious. I'm afraid I can't tell you. Why not? Well, I promised Cormosa that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders. That's right then. Oh, the toad isn't worth it. Cormosa isn't worth the honorable treatment. It ain't treat any of us nearly as well. It may be true, but I gave my word. Cormosa might not be honorable, but I certainly am. Or at least trying to keep my standards. Oh, well, you can tell me. Remember how close friends we were as children? Why can't you just tell me, for old time's sake? I gave my word. A promise is a promise. I intend to keep it. They're about keeping my honor, and it doesn't matter if Carmosa is a good person or not. Now please, don't ask me again. Fine, I understand. Anyway, Carmosa said that I was supposed to give you some money for this job. That's true, but I'm surprised that she was sending you to pay for it. Says something about not having a choice. How much does he owe you? Around 200 sovereigns, I say. Just an estimate? That means Carmosa and Toby highest haven't agreed on a set price yet. If I could negotiate the discount, I might get in Carmosa's good graces, or just get some money for myself. We're going to seduce him. I'm doing 8 seducing. Oh, it's 200 sovereigns. That was the original estimate, yes. Oh, is that much, even for me? I'm not sure what you mean. You and I go far back. I've always thought there was something special between us, you know, a spark. I thought that with a relationship as close to ours, you treat me differently from Carmosa. Well, a customer is a customer. It may be true, but I like you more than your other customers do. Don't you feel the same way about me? Wait, are you trying to charm me, Cinders? Because I think you're way overdoing the whole flutter your eyelashes business. It's not like I had a lot of chance to practice, so you better start appreciating my efforts. Aha! I'm just trying to give an artist criticism here, friend to a friend. Sir, you are special to me. I don't suppose 175 sovereigns will satisfy you. That sounds perfect. So sweet of you to lower the price for me. Aha, I'm really sorry. You were not like that when we were children. You changed. You mean? There's no mistaking you for a child anymore. You definitely become a woman. Oh well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It was meant as one. Oh, you don't take this the wrong way, but you're really not so different from Carmosa. What are you talking about? Try to get me to lower the price, even though I'm your friend. So, that I mean I'm like Carmosa, that would make it cruel and manipulative. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But you only see one side of Carmosa. Her life isn't easy either. She's a single woman working to keep her house from falling apart. It's not an easy job, but she's very good at it. That takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice. I think you're a better person than she is, but you both have the same spot. You're clever and you know what you want. You'll be a good leader. I suppose you have a point and never thought about Carmosa like that before. People aren't simply good or bad. Those who do bad things usually have a good reason for it. You really are a wise man, Tobias. I always liked that about you. I'm happy I could see you again. Those were all mine. I hope that you come again soon. I'll do my best until the next time we meet then. Oh, I almost forgot. Where is it? Please tell Carmo so that I'll fulfill my part of the deal soon and see so I expect my representative to come by sometime tonight. Sir, I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I had no idea that you have your representatives nowadays. Come with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you. Coin, you say? I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality. I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in malware much too risky for me, so I stopped. Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast flying cutlery. There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat from my hands. I prefer not to speak about it. Aha, oh, I miss Dr. Tobias. Me too, Cinders. Hope I'll see you again soon. I hope so too. Take care, friend. I really miss the old day when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad that I could see him again. I even have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money. But if I brought it back to Carmosa, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. To hell with the toad. I'm going drinking. The place looks so full of life, although to be fair, it's a little bit shady too. I hear that this attracts some of the less honest people in town, but at least it's exciting. People here actually know how to have fun. Nothing like that stiff and proper place I'm forced to call home. Carmosa and her dogs are all too proud to do anything fun. Well, I'm not actually going to be like that. Although a huge meal, I'll be able to go along with it. Oh, the captain of the guard is still here. He's all low in the corner. I wonder if he let me sit with him. Ah, fuck it. I do want to eat. Eat and drink beer. It would be rude to approach him. It's obvious that I don't pay any attention. I wonder what he's thinking about right now. You're willing to risk your life to save a child, but he killed several people. I didn't seem bothered by that at all. Well, I suppose I shouldn't dwell on it too much. I have a great meal here. I'm determined to enjoy myself. I'll just fill my stomach and get back home before it's late. Maybe I should stop by the fort before I return home to Garmosa, my stepsister. Might be nice to have a little break after all. I wonder if the gift I left at the lake is still there. Probably silly to think that the fairy took it, but I'm curious. Go to the lake. Oh, the wreath of flower dye will be gone. The dye was blown away by the wind or taken by a wild animal. The father would probably tell me that the fairies accepted it as a gift. I think I would prefer to believe Arthur's version over mine. Growing late though, I should return home. Journeying back home to my house was much too short. I'm not looking forward to facing Carmosa or my sisters again. At least I got a real reprieve from their insult today. I wish I had lasted longer. Terribly late. Carmosa told me to hurry back, and nearly nightfall. I'm sure she'll skin me alive. Cinder, do you have any idea what time it is? You useless girl, where have you been all this time? To hell with you, you toad. What I do with my own time, not any of your business. I work for you without any form of compensation, so why do you care if it takes a little longer to get your task done? I did what you told me to, after all. For a girl, a person usefulness is not merely blindly following orders, but in following them efficiently. Maybe you may babble all you like, but the truth is that you are simply a lazy child. At least you managed to finish a point to you, so I take little solace in that. Is it too much to hope that you managed to keep some of the money I gave to you? Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that is what I paid him. Well, am I not surprised? I suppose it's foolish to expect more from a girl as disjointed from reality as you. What are you talking about? Now take the first offer. Anyone who conducts business, no. Anyone in the right mind knows that. But Tobias is my friend. He would not. Nah, I'm not interested in your excuses. Why this Saturday, you are more useless than I could have imagined. If I stopped feeding you, it would be exactly what you deserve. But I suppose I would be arrested for paid crime if I did that. Right, Science, get out of my sight. Just looking at you makes me ill. You will go to your room and you will stay there until you are summoned. Is that clear? Yes. Meanwhile, my lord, I've been told you wanted to see me. I've been informed of the hostage situation at the marketplace today. I also heard that you handled the situation rather admirably. For that I commend you. Thank you, my lord, but the truth is that I regret having to kill so many men. They couldn't even put up a fight. Such is the burden of those in positions of power. We must make difficult decisions for the sake of protecting others. It is not a choice but a duty. And you perform your duty to perfection. You honor me with your words, my lord. You deserve it, after all. My father, your king, has always spoken well of you, and now he even considered you a friend. If the king spoke so, I am honored by such confidence. Truly, what do you think of my father? How was it to serve under him? The king was a wise, skillful, and strong leader, and would have followed him anywhere. That is why I have heard from everyone who knew him. Already I fade in comparison. My prince, I have not yet been crowned. Our father's last wish was that I should find a wife first. No doubt he wished that I find someone capable of ruling by my side. Of course, every noble in the land is eagerly pushing an eligible daughter towards me. But I need a strong woman I can rely on. A queen who can support my agenda no matter how hard it's going to be. I am a simple warrior, my lord. I know very little romance and politics. Nonsense. My father trusted you in more matter than war, and I too am willing to do that. Please avoid me, not as the captain of the guard, but as my friend. But I confess, even my own palace is not a safe place for discussing such delicate matters. The walls have years, and I would not wish for my search for a right to become any more public than it already is. When we go hunting together tomorrow morning, I think we'll find the fort a safer place for a discussion. Such an accident is dangerous, my lord. Something were to happen to you, then no one to succeed you on the throne. That's so. I cannot imagine anything safer than having the most famous captain of the guard by my side. If that is what you wish, my lord. That is indeed what I wish. You can go now, friend. My friends. Good old Peril, brave captain of the Royal Guard, first sword of the kingdom, veteran of the Renegade War, reduced to killing common thugs and guarding market stalls, not yet aware how obsolete his role is. These are different times that require a new kind of bravery and power. Our wars will not be partially iron and fire, but gold and lies. Prince Basil. I hope you can adapt to the new time, my poor old friend. Because when I become the king and off realizing my plans, goodness knows I'm going to need someone like you. And so we have the game. It is quite entertaining. Quite entertaining. From what I experienced in it, the characters are actually quite interesting. They aren't completely douchebags. The ones I call douchebags aren't completely douchebags. There's some actual good development in it. They're just not plain evil characters. They have very good personalities. They've had tragedies in the past. You sympathize with some of them. Or you can choose to sympathize with some of them. I chose not to. But you can. Yes, the characters are good. The art style is unique and very, very well suiting to the game. And all in all, it's a very nice game. The plot seems to be very good as well. I'm not sure where the plot is going, by going somewhere and going somewhere very fast. So, all in all, it's a good game. I recommend you check it. It seems to have enough replayability. Right now it's $18, I think. Yeah, $18. So, check it out. It's very nice. And there you go. It's good. Play it. The characters are awesome. Until next time, goodbye. Monday says.